Hoops, 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 hoops. What's good, y'all? This is Hoops Legion. My name's Vaughn.
I'm Antho, aka the internet's biggest hater.
And today we a little short-handed, man. You know, they feeling under the weather and shit.
Yeah, man, got sore throat and shit. You know,
yeah, man. Hope bro feel better soon so he can be back on the pod, man.
We gonna hold it down though. Still give you that good content, you know.
Facts. And hey, you already know we still got the bottle. So we gonna bless that.
Yes, sir.
Feel me?
And drink responsibly.
Yeah, one for my nigga Dede for him not being here, man.
Yeah.
One for the fans, like he love to say, man. But hey, man, got a lot of topics to talk about per usual.
Yeah,
per
of
usual.
course.
But I just want to start right off the bat with this shit, man. A lot of young niggas been stepping up lately, bruh. A lot of them. So, who is your top 5 under 25, bro? You can start it. You can start it first.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna go Luka, Anthony Edwards, Tyrese Halliburton, Maxey, and I'm going to show some love to Ja Morant and throw him in there.
Okay. I thought you was gonna say some wild shit.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna throw Ja Morant in there, man. I ain't gonna hate on Brody.
Okay.
You know?
Tyrese Maxey?
Yeah.
You feel strong about that one?
I do, bro. He's pretty good. He's pretty good.
Over who though? Okay, so you said Luka, Halliburton, Ja Morant, Tyrese Maxey, and who was the other one?
It was Luke. Hold on, let me check. Luka. hold on. Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards. That's right. Okay. See, my list a little similar to yours, but I got one on here that might be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But okay, so I got Luka. This in order too.
Okay.
I got Luka, Tyrese Halliburton, Ja Morant, Anthony Edwards, and Victor Wembanyama.
Vic. Oh, okay. So you got Vic in there. You threw a big in there. See, I ain't want to make it just like a guard fest for real, because I was gonna throw in, Şengün. That's like my honorable mention.
Yeah.
That's like my honorable mention. But I was gonna throw him in there just to not make it like a guard fest or whatever. But
yeah, that's not a bad pick either though. That man Şengün, he definitely has been stepping it up. I think we talked about it on the last pod a little bit.
Yeah.
Man, they got to build around that man, bro. Like ASAP, bro. They gotta stop playing, bro. It's not Jalen Green, bro. It's Şengün. How you say his first name? Alperen, I think.
Yeah, dude. He was cooking on my Brooklyn Nets the other day, bro.
He be cooking my Bulls, bro. Vooch cannot hold that man. I'm like, yo. And the only thing I hate how that nigga run.
Yeah, he do be looking awkward as shit.
Mud run with his chest straight out. Like
some big boy shit. Like
for real. I'm just hating though. But I do got some honorable mentions. Like I was looking at LaMelo Ball.
Yeah.
But like he don't be staying healthy, bro.
No,
I think they said he played like 38 games.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I can't put you on the top 5 with that. But like when he do play, he seemed real good. His defense still, it's not like Lonzo's, but like he really just a flashy offensive player, but he really gets the momentum, the alley-oops to Miles Bridges, alley-oops to Mark Williams, stuff like that. Like he really brings the momentum to that team. But man, if you can't stay healthy, you ain't coming on my list.
He always gets some running too. Also, like he's really like a fast-paced player.
High IQ. That's the Ball brothers.
Oh yeah,
same thing. They can't stay healthy either. But I want to see him play. But damn, bro, you got to stay on that court. He kind of remind me of when Curry first came in the league and he was having them ankle injuries.
Yeah.
I don't know if I said this last time, but
he
was having them ankle injuries, and then he got that shit under control. He got to figure something out, because if he can't stay healthy, then bro, he just gonna keep falling out of that list. People gonna start forgetting about him. Ultimately, I feel like he just gonna leave the Hornets.
Yeah.
So
he may for real. I don't know, but
I got Tyler Hero, Zion Williamson. We already know about what he like.
Yeah, all right.
That boy ain't ending up on my list. Hell no.
Boy better lose some damn weight, bro. He been looking better recently, though. He just need
to leave the porn stars alone. Yeah. That's all a nigga need to do.
That's an unhealthy addiction, bro.
that mug out here just doing whatever, man. Shit, same thing with Anthony Edwards, though, for real. But Tyrese Maxey was on my honorable mentions, and then Paolo Banchero.
Yeah.
I don't know if you had any honorable mentions, but those is like people where I'm like, I could have put them on there, but there were certain things that held me back from putting them on there. Like LaMelo was the health. Tyler Hero is not really something that I don't like. It's just that I didn't think he was better than any players I listed.
Yeah, yeah.
Defensively, he's got his limitations and stuff, and then also he shoots the ball a lot. He kind of reminded me of like a Zach LaVine, so I just like he's on a good team, so I don't know how he would look if he was on a team by himself. Like I don't know how big his impact would be.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
He might turn into like Jordan Poole or some shit. You know,
Nah.
You don't think
I ain't going that far. Nah, that boy Jordan Poole is on some bullshit out in Washington. I don't know about that one, man.
No, Tyler Hero's better than that. I personally.
Facts though, I agree. And then Zion, we already touched on what Zion be on. Tyrese Maxey's a really good pick. And then Paolo obviously too, but Vic, man, just going like we gonna get to Vic. We gonna get to Vic.
Yeah, of course.
But
of course.
You don't got no honorable mentions?
I would say probably like Chet too. You got to throw Chet in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to throw Chet in there also for real. And I'll even say I'll shout out my boy Cam Thomas. You know from Brooklyn over there. You know.
Whoa, we talking about Cam Thomas.
Yeah, man.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, man. I say.
Didn't they just say that boy went like 0 for 28 in the past 3 games?
He has been looking garbage. But overall,
that's hella
he's
biased.
He ain't been having like a bad season though. You know. He ain't been having that.
Talking about Cam Thomas, nigga. I'm talking about Kobe White, nigga. What's good? I'm gonna keep pushing the fucking narrative, man. But so. Going into the next thing though, so since Shai top 3, I feel like he was your top 3. I feel like so for top 5 players under 25, he is in top 3 for MVP so far. I believe you got Embiid, Jokic,
Jokic, and then Luka's in there too.
Luka's in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah,
Luka also.
So if you want to say top 4, those would probably be your top 4. Shai got a real chance of winning this, I feel like. And I'm a huge fan. Like, I'm a huge fan, bro, because first of all, this man win me all my bets. Like, I'd be like 30 off rip, Shai. Or 25, 26. He always scoring above 25 at least. Really 28 or more for the most part. Yeah. And this man be carrying, bro, offensively. And, like, he's just real solid. Like, the Thunder turned around their team so quickly, bro. Like, like not quick, but like they stocked up on assets and then hit a diamond with Shai when the Clippers traded him over there. And it's like, man, like Shai really looking like a superstar, bro. Like top 3 in MVP voting, he possibly could win it. I mean, the way Embiid playing is crazy.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And you got Luka and Jokic, them mugs can step up at any time. So I mean, I hope he wins. Do you think he the front runner?
I wouldn't say he's the front runner, but as of lately, like the recent games that he's had and like the teams he's been beating, I would say it would propel him into the front running as of right now. But I would say this. Shai's really a really talented player and shit. He's leading the league in steals this year too, which I think is pretty impressive, honestly.
Yeah, no, that's nice.
Like 2.5. Yeah. He's leading the league in steals this year. So I give him a whole bunch of credit because he plays on both sides of the ball and everything like that. But I would say if like front runner, like the guy that like I would pick to be the MVP, I would pick Luka personally.
Really?
That's how I would go with it, But their
team kind of falling off lately.
Yeah. I was gonna say he hasn't won as much, so he's probably slipped out of it. So that's why I say Shai is pretty much the front runner right now, unless Embiid.
I was about to say over Embiid.
Yeah, Embiid. He's definitely got a case for it, but I feel like that voters fatigue may affect him, but you never know.
What you thinking about Yoke? Like, you feel like, I don't know, I feel like maybe people don't talk about his impact as much anymore. I think what I've noticed lately is that he do be struggling without like Jamal Murray.
Oh yeah, of course he do.
He still get those stats, but it's almost like, damn, like the team kind of struggle a lot without him, bro. Yeah. And it makes sense. It's Jamal fucking Murray, but it's like, I think people realize that and probably are taking that into consideration a little bit because Embiid, with or without Harden, with or without any of the shit that's gone around on that team, is still like got that team top 3 seed consistently every year.
Yeah.
And he's just dominant as ever. Like, was he already got like 2 50-point games or something?
Yeah, something like
2
that.
or 3,
something like that.
But that's crazy, and it's like, yeah, bro.
He's
it's gonna be a tight race, but I think it'd be between. I think it's gonna come between Shai and Embiid.
Yeah. That's what it looks like most likely.
Yeah.
You know. Giannis may be able to argue a case for it, but I think it's pretty much gonna come down to Shai or Embiid.
I'm not fucking with Giannis.
You ain't fucking with Giannis.
No. You keep trying to push this. You keep trying to push this little Bucks narrative,
bro.
Been getting cooked,
bro. They ain't been looking as bad as you would think, though.
Yes, they have.
Like they don't look like they don't. You don't feel that confident saying that they're gonna just win it all, but
no.
At the same time, bro, they could be worse.
I think the
like
niggas
much
is
worse.
I think the niggas is cooked.
Cooked?
Did you see the game against the Spurs yesterday? The
Yes,
Spurs
I
looking
did.
like the fucking Monstars out on the court, bruh. Like, I saw this man, Devin Vassell, shoot the ball, grab the rebound, put back dunk. Saw this man, Keldon, go baseline and reverse dunk.
Yeah.
I'm like, I saw Vic throw it off the backboard, dunk it.
Yeah.
Then he come down the court, behind the back, around Dame, dunk it again. I'm like, the Spurs look legit. I'm like, yo, Trey Jones out here had one of his best games of the season. I'm like, bruh, I don't know if it's the Bucks or the Spurs just stepping up because like Vic playing Giannis. That matchup was crazy.
It was.
That matchup was good as fuck.
They were both just dunking on each other and everything.
Yeah,
and then
bro.
when Wemby got that block,
Bro,
on
that
him,
block
bro,
on the
bro.
yeah, I was like, bro, because I had money. I had money on that game for the Bucks to win. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are the Bucks doing?
I
Like,
swear, bro. And then when he hit that three, bro,
he hit
like,
two
dude,
threes.
Yeah,
Giannis
bro,
did.
I'm like, bro,
He hit 2 threes in the clutch. I'm like, bro, that shit.
bro. It was crazy. That
That was a
bro.
good ass matchup though. Like that's probably a matchup for years now. Like that's gonna be a dog fight every time. But I mean, talking about the Spurs though, what you feel like? What type of team do you feel like is best to be built around Wemby? I guess another question on that is, you feel like he more like a power forward or a center? Like, do you feel like for that team to be successful, first of all, you think he gonna have to be like a play that center position, or should he be at the power forward, and like what other pieces do you think they would need? Like, do you think they're missing a point guard, shooting guard, small forward, or what?
I'd say one of the biggest things I would say they need is probably a playmaker, in my opinion,
Definitely.
Because there's not, I don't think there's one dude on there that's averaging like 5 assists right now.
No, but I think Trey Jones has, I don't know how many assists Trey Jones is averaging, but Trey Jones has been held back by Greg Popovich, which is crazy to say.
Yeah.
I've noticed actually a lot of Spurs fans aren't even that happy with Greg Popovich this year because he was running Jeremy Sohan at point guard.
Yeah, and that was not a good decision.
And now he started running Malachi Branham
Yep.
at point guard too. And just his last game against the Bucks, he started Trey Jones, and then Trey Jones ended up having like one of his best games this year.
Yeah, he did.
So it's like, I don't know why he don't want to start Trey Jones. Trey Jones is like the only player that seems to find this man on the lob. And like all these other players, like they don't want to pass to him. It's like crazy. Like you got a 7'4", 7'5" motherfucker under the basket, and you not lobbing it. Like, nigga, if me or you was out there, we could lob that shit to him. How are you missing this man?
Exactly, bro. And I think that's just the reason why Wemby is taking more shots on the perimeter than he is in the paint. I just think they need like a higher IQ guard out there to just get him easier looks. Like because the whole team is pretty much like shooting inefficient overall. Like there's not one dude that's shooting over 50% on the Spurs at all.
Yeah, I agree. I think, to answer my own question, I think center is probably his long-term position.
Center
Probably his long-term position. And I mean, he low-key got a similar body type that Giannis did when he first came in the league.
He does.
Like Wemby low-key a little bigger than Giannis though when he came in the league.
You talking about like strength-wise?
Low-key look like he a little stronger. Maybe I'm tripping.
Maybe
I'm tripping. He look a little stronger. I know when that nigga first came in the league, there's about how flexible he is, and like he be doing all these like calisthenics and shit.
Yeah.
Like
AD was also skinny as fuck too.
AD was skinny too. I remember that
skinny
too.
As shit.
Like I'm actually a little worried for how good Wemby's about to be. Like this man might dominate for a long time. Like he don't seem injury prone.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Knock on wood. Like he seems super dominant. Like, bro, I'm seeing him do shit. Like I saw him run basically like a slant route on the court where this man like came up and then cut down behind Giannis and then got like an easy dunk.
Yeah,
and you 7'4" moving like that. I'm like, that's crazy.
He's smart.
Like that's real crazy. He real nimble on the court, real fast. He can dribble.
Yeah, it's
just like, damn, this man take like one step from half court and get to the rim. It's like, bro, how do you stop that shit? And like he really show up big in big moments. Like I think against the Suns, I forget exactly what he did. He showed up big in a clutch moment there when they won that game.
Yep.
And then even this, like the block on Giannis was pretty clutch. And then they just couldn't close it out. They're a young team. They've lost a lot of games in the clutch. But like he has a lot of moments where I'm like, bro, this nigga gonna be a problem. Like a real problem.
Yeah.
Because I remember when Giannis first came in, the Bulls played them a lot in the playoffs, and I used to watch us beat the fuck out of Giannis. Yeah. And I would always think like, this shit gonna backfire one day. Like this shit gonna level up one day, bro. And of course he did, and now like they be whacking us every time we in the playoffs against each other. It's just like that's how I feel for Vic, but low key a little bit more. To me, it's a little bit scary because this man is 7'5". Like I don't know what you gonna do with that at all.
He definitely should be playing the center position. I definitely agree with you on that. But he does play more like a power forward, though.
Low-key.
You know, like I do feel like if they do acquire like a dude that's like a rebounder, a shot blocker, protector, they could slide him to the power forward position in the future. But I wouldn't look for that.
I feel like
I wouldn't look for it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I feel like to maximize this man's potential to make him like a true unicorn, him at that center position with handles like that is unforeseen. Like, like what center is guarding that? Like that's a mismatch issue for a lot of centers in the league. So I feel like you shouldn't cater to what other teams are doing. You should make something new. Yeah. The fact that Vic can handle the ball like this and do all these crazy things that other centers can't, taking advantage of that. Because I know your slow-footed, big-ass center is not guarding Vic. You feel me? And that's how I would feel as a GM. Like, I know y'all not guarding Vic, so I'm about to run him at the center, and we about to abuse this matchup. Yeah. And that's how I would feel. So, in terms of the rest of the players, I definitely agree with you. They need like a playmaking point guard. Shooting guard is Devin Vassell. Yeah. I like Keldon Johnson at the small forward, even though they don't start him right now. He's been running off the bench at 6-man lately, which is an okay position for him. He's definitely been still getting his minutes from that 6-man. I don't know if it's a long-term thing or not. So I guess you got to find your power forward that fits real nice next to Vic. I feel like get a shooter, maybe like Pascal Siakam or something. He would. I don't know if they'll go for him. Solid. Pascal would fit on a lot of teams, but I don't know if they're gonna go for him. I heard that. Who was it? The Pacers, Warriors, Kings was looking at Pascal. Yeah. They said Kings was front runners, I think. Okay. So I may be tripping, but it's just certain things that they could tweak here and there. A lot of it's just development. They got to develop Trey Jones. Devin Vassell got to get more consistent. Yeah. Keldon Johnson got to be an impactful player consistently, and then I don't know what the fuck Jeremy Sohan's gonna develop into. I see a lot of Spurs fans hate that nigga too. Like one thing I see is Spurs fans hate Jeremy Sohan, Malachi Branham, and Greg Popovich, which is the shock to me. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing lately. I started to realize that a lot of teams just hate their own coach. There's not many coaches out here where like they have like a positive view from the fan base. Maybe like Mike Malone. And honestly, and speaking of coaches and shit like that, I was gonna. No, you good. I was gonna ask you, man. So what do you think the Lakers need to do to kind of turn their season around? I've been hearing a lot of weird stuff about the coaching over there in that organization. Man, what I think they need to do to turn it around? Yeah. Man, pray. Like I don't know, bro. Like I'm not liking this. This is like another year where I feel like they're blaming the coach again. Like it was Frank Vogel. Now it's Darvin Ham. Don't get me wrong, Darvin Ham is ass. I've been saying this, but like we keep doing this blame game. Like why did they hire Darvin Ham in the first place? I don't think that was ever a good coach for them. Like every year it seems like LeBron has like a coach that's not very proven. Like I've never seen him get like a big name coach or nothing. Never, yeah. It's always been like a no name person. Even when he was like the only guy. But when he was with Spo was new back then. Yeah, that's true. Spo got his clout now. But back then, he was trying to get Spo fired too back then, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what the exact problem is. I don't want to keep pushing this Zach LaVine to the Lakers narrative. Because it's like, I don't even know if that fixes them. They have a lot more flaws than just that. To me, they're missing a perimeter defender at the guard position. Maybe if you got Zach and Caruso, then I would fuck with that fit a little bit more because you could run, Caruso, Levine, LeBron, whoever at the 4, and then AD. Yeah, that's some defense, some shooting. I would fuck with that. I don't know if they get Caruso, but like if not, like I feel like that is what they're missing. Like they're missing a perimeter defensive guard or a point guard or something like that. Maybe keeping Dennis Schroeder was their best choice. Maybe they should have did that. Yeah, because he gives hella effort on defense from what I see, even though he's undersized a lot against point guards. I mean, we saw D'Lo basically come straight out and say like, if he ain't scoring, he ain't impacting the game. And it's like, I mean, it's true, but damn, you saying that out loud?
Yeah, I know. I'd have been trying to sell my defense at that damn point,
Man, facts.
But honestly, though, I've been hearing like the Lakers fans been complaining about lineups and shit. Like he benched D'Lo, I think the other night, and he ran like a weird lineup. It was like LeBron, Vanderbilt, Rui Hachimura.
Yeah, it was like Taurean Prince.
Yeah, Taurean Prince. It was like
five forwards.
It was like a big lineup and shit like that. And then they lost to the Pelicans. They got smoked by like 20 by the Pelicans with that damn lineup. Yeah. And fans were mad about that shit, But I would definitely say like this is just like another, them complaining about the damn coach and shit like that because they ran Vogel up on out of there, like you were saying.
Yeah.
Because they said his lineups, he was running too many guards.
Yeah.
So now it's like a, now to say it's too big and but it is what it is. But like I don't know, like their defense, I think the effort level is dropped on it. I think the effort level is dropped. Like they got some defenders over there, like Vanderbilt's pretty solid, Rui's pretty solid, but like I think the effort level has just dropped since the in-season tournament.
Yeah, I find myself noticing that just the effort, diving for loose balls, that type of shit. Like, I see other teams do that shit a lot more, like than the Lakers do. They see more. I don't want to say flashy. That's not the right word. They just see more lackadaisical on that end, and like not as much of the effort. I feel like they kind of rely on their talent a little bit too much instead of like heart, hustle, and muscle. Like they be talking about. You feel me? Like. I see teams with less talent hustle more than them, and that's a problem. Yeah. Because to actually win, whether you have the talent or not, you're gonna have to hustle your ass off to get there. So if you just going through this whole season not giving maximum effort, that's just how you're gonna consistently play throughout the rest of the season. And I'm not gonna shit on LeBron for doing it, man. Like 30, 38, 39, like. If anybody on that team could take a play off, it's probably him.
Yeah, of course.
I'm talking about the rest of these niggas, bro.
Yeah.
D'Lo, no, that's not true. If you not scoring, you're not impacting the game, sit down, nigga. Like, play
pass the ball or some shit.
Right, pass the ball, play some defense. You can impact the game. You are an NBA player.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, it may not be the role you want, but it's the role this team needs to win. And one thing I know is that every NBA player could lock down on defense. Yeah. For the most part, they would just rather focus in on offense if that's the type of player they are. But, bro, these players have made it so far. Like, I know you can play defense. I've seen players go to Team USA and play defense because they're around a bunch of other players that are obviously way better than them. And then when they go back to their team, they're known as a bad defender. Yeah. And they're just shooting a lot. And it's like, what does your team need, and what do you want to contribute to this team? That's what I feel like these players need to buy in on. But ultimately, I think D'Lo is gonna probably end up getting moved. I don't know what for. I'm starting to hear DeJounte Murray a lot on their radar. That would be a good fit to me. It'd be a good fit. The shooting would be questionable there. Yeah, the Lakers are already lacking shooting.
Yeah,
but in terms of defense at the point guard position, I know I've heard DeJounte Murray. Defense has been they started saying it was overrated. I didn't know that. I always thought he was a solid defender. Maybe back on the Spurs days he was, but as Hawks fans are saying, like his defense a little bit overrated. He don't really hold defense as well as you hear he does. At like 2K got his shit like 92. You feel me? But he ain't really a 92 overall defender. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I saw. That's exactly I think what the tweet said. So it's like
I'm weak as fuck, dude.
So it's like I think it would be a good fit if he could hold his own on defense. But that's really what I think they miss is defense, playmaking, and then obviously shooting. Yeah. Obviously shooting. Like, oh my God. Like, even in that Pacers game, even though they won that shit, they would hit like 2 threes?
Yeah, but they were piss poor.
It's fucking terrible. Like, that's just absolutely terrible, bro. So did you answer that question? I don't even know.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
All right, I didn't want to cut you off.
Yeah, no, you good. No, I answered that question. Yeah.
So I want to play a game of why not, bro. So basically, the purpose of the game, man, is I'm gonna name these teams, and you gonna tell me why they won't win a championship.
right,
you gonna tell me why they won't win a championship, and I'm gonna just go down the list here. So we gonna start in the East.
All right, bet.
Okay. So first, we gonna go with the Celtics. Tell me why the Celtics won't win a championship.
They don't know what they want to fucking do on offense. You know. Sometimes Tatum doesn't insert himself in the offense like he should, and then Jaylen Brown is taking too many damn shots. And they both turn the ball over like fucking crazy, But mostly it's these niggas don't know what the fuck they want to do on offense.
Yeah.
Like dead ass. Like if you look at their shot attempts, both of them are like almost the same. I think Brown needs to take a little bit less.
Really? Okay.
In my opinion.
Okay. I kind of feel the same way. I guess you mean like consistency almost?
Yes.
Yeah, consistency definitely is their problem. It's also been their problem for a minute now.
Yeah.
That's I feel the same way about that team a little bit. They scare me. I mean, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown be scaring me on bets. Like I'm like, he could score 25, but it'd be a random game they could score 12 on like terrible shooting. Tatum has actually had less of those games this year, I've noticed. But man, when the playoffs come around, like it's still scary. Like I still have to see something different once these playoffs get around here. They look good when they're at their best, though. They look good as fuck.
Yeah, they really do.
At their best, they look good as fuck. So, but I mean, yeah, that'd be my reason too. I think I agree with you on that.
Okay,
all right,
sure.
So we'll go Bucks. And you already know what the fuck I'm gonna say, but you go ahead.
Bucks. I'll say Dame underperforming. And they're just perimeter defense just getting like exposed to the point where it's like on full display. Like, yeah, this is the downfall right here. Is the perimeter defense. I did see Malik Beasley send that warning message to the Pacers. He was like, "Hey man, we're gonna see y'all in the playoffs again, bro, and it's gonna be you gonna get humbled. So hey, Malik Beasley, I hope you bring that energy."
That
bro.
seemed like a bad take. That take gonna age like fucking milk, nigga. I can tell. That is some bullshit. I can't even believe he came out and said that shit, bro.
What?
Something like that. Like I like the confidence. Don't get me wrong, but I could definitely see that take just aging terribly.
It may.
And the Bucks. The thing with the Bucks is like they've choked against teams they weren't supposed to lose against in the playoffs plenty of times. And I know niggas don't talk about it because they've won a championship.
Yeah,
Giannis has won a chip, but there's been plenty of times in the playoffs where they make it. Specifically against like the Heat, and they get fucked up. And it's like they're supposed to beat them niggas. One was in the bubble, right?
Yeah.
And then recently last year,
yeah.
2 times where it's like you're supposed to beat them because they were like 1 seed. It's like, you're supposed to beat them. Okay, I'll give you the bubble. Fine. Maybe some niggas weren't mentally there, but last year, bullshit. Like you feel me? Like no, I was pissed. I'm like. I know they had some injuries and Giannis was carrying and shit. Giannis was injured himself, I think, back then in that playoff series. But still, he had their own injuries and shit. So it's like if Giannis is as good as he say, as he, it seems like he is. Like what the fuck is up with that random years where they get bodied? Like I don't get that shit. But to me, yes, the perimeter defense. It's the injuries to a Middleton or possibly even Dame. Dame's had some injuries too. So. But definitely that defense is cooked. And just like how we said, centers is important to have a sturdy position at the center position in the West.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the same in the East with guards. Like you got to have some defense on your perimeter to stop these guards in the East. I mean, you about to face up against a Trae Young, Tyrese Halliburton, Tyrese Maxey. Like you really got some guards in the East that you're gonna have to face. Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
Like these guards ain't no hoe, bro. So like, what are the Bucks gonna do? Yeah, Dame might give you 40 on a random night. You feel me? But this nigga gonna give up 50 on the other end to a random ass player because he literally plays no defense. Like, hey, he's got to lock in on that. I'm not gonna expect an old head nigga like Dame to change his game. And start playing lockdown defense all of a sudden because he's never been that player.
Yeah, nah.
But the Bucks definitely are lacking another guard, maybe at that shooting guard, that a 3-and-D shooting guard that can lock up an opposing team's best guard or whatever. So I agree with you on that one too. Let's go Sixers. So this is in order of their seedings. So Celtics is first seed right now, Bucks second, and then Sixers are third.
Okay, so Sixers.
Why won't they?
I will say probably just health. That's what I would say. I would probably just say health. That would be the main reason. That's probably been the damn reason why they haven't made it far. And also because they can't beat the fucking Celtics. Every single time, it's like when they get to the Celtics in the series, they lose to the damn Celtics.
Yeah.
You know.
That's fucking Al Horford effect on Joel. I'm playing. I'm playing. But they do, the Suns do a pretty good job of making Joel have a little tougher time, not get the ball in the spots he wants. But I agree with you on that too. It's health. It's always been health. Like I said before on the previous pod, every time we get to the playoffs, this man got some random injury. And it's something that is like always seems to be like an injury that requires surgery in the offseason, but he can still play through it. But he's not like 100%.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, can Joel get to the fucking playoffs finally 100%? It's like maybe some shit will change.
It's like shoulder injury, meniscus, whatever, bro.
Something.
It's always something.
Something, bro. Saw that damn falling.
Yeah, dude. Nigga need to control his body. You know what I'm saying?
You know what it is. I'm gonna say this. I'm a fucking hater. I'm gonna say this 'cause I'm a hater.
What's up?
This motherfucker. Notice all the niggas that are known floppers never get shit in the playoffs. Like they get hurt. They have bad luck. They get fucking bounced early. Chris Paul, James Harden,
weak as fuck.
Joel Embiid. Like these niggas have no luck because you fucking with the basketball guys in the regular season, get away with them booty ass flops all year. Playoffs come around, refs is like, we ain't giving that to you, buddy.
Yeah.
Get the fucking bucket. Now Joel can. He can't fight through the bucket. I actually heard he would still be leading the league in points per game without the fouls. Like if you took away everybody's free throws and shit, he would still be the leading scorer of the league. So he does get a lot of his buckets without the fouls. Yeah. It's just that he's just so egregious when he gets hit. The falling and shit, I'm just like, oh my god, bro.
Dog is like hella aggressive, like
just falling to anybody.
Yeah,
like, the way the nigga be falling, I feel like he gonna hurt me through the TV. Like,
I swear. I'm a fuck around roller ankle watching this nigga.
He gonna fall into my knees, nigga. Like that shit got me scared.
Oh shit!
But I be scared, like, bro, don't fall into my player on my team knees. Like, nigga, we need him, bro. Watch where you falling. But yeah, I agree with you on that one too, man. Health is definitely the biggest thing. I also think they might need another move to do that. But I mean, I see them being better than the Bucks. It's really the Celtics.
Yeah.
Like, can you get past the Celtics? Do they need another piece to get past them Celtics? Now the Celtics fuck around, lose to the Bucks somehow. And then I think the Sixers will beat the Bucks. So it's really about matchups. Obviously, it always is. But yeah, I think the Sixers should be focused on like, okay, how can we be better than the Celtics? Do we need a trade? Do we need to add something? But ultimately, it is just going to come down to the health. Because I think Joel's going to get his regardless of who's guarding him. I've never seen somebody really stop Joel. He's just too damn big and aggressive. Yeah. So yeah, but next team we got on here is the Miami Heat.
The Miami Heat.
Surprisingly, 4 seed. Surprisingly, the 4th seed. Why won't they win a championship?
This year specifically, I'm going to say this. They didn't get Dame. And they didn't make no roster changes, hardly. They made no roster changes and lost.
I mean, you could count
they lost
Hero being back as a roster change.
Oh, my, that ain't no damn roster change, bruh. Come on, bro. That's just them getting more healthy. But they didn't make no changes. Like they lost Gabe Vincent and then they lost, who was it? Caleb Martin? I don't know if they got
they got Caleb Martin. They lost they still got, Max Strus.
Yeah. Oh, that's the one they lost. Okay. So it's like, to me, it's like, bro, they ain't make no roster changes for real, and then they didn't get Dame. So
yeah,
that's how I see it as.
Nah, I agree with you. I mean, this one, I guess my reason is because I hate them. Yep, that's why they ain't winning, nigga. I hate them.
So just straight up, you just don't like those niggas.
Nah. Not a fan.
I'm so weak, bro. I'm so weak, bro.
And you could blame the fans for that one. Your fan base is insufferable.
At least you just straight up blunt about it,
Second to the Lakers, though.
Yeah. Okay.
Second to the Lakers.
No. Fuck those niggas. Fuck those niggas.
Yeah, that ain't here to defend y'all niggas.
Yeah, fuck the Lakers, nigga.
But on some real shit though, the Heat. Yeah, I agree. They didn't make any changes, but it's still tough because like they always overachieve. They always seem to overachieve. Celtics, Bucks, Sixers. I could see them beating all of them. Yeah, some random shit. Yeah, I can see an alternate universe where they beat them. Like, great on some real shit. Like on some what's that shit on Marvel called?
Oh, multiversal shit.
Yeah, what's the show called? The Why Not or something?
Oh, what if?
What if?
Yeah.
This is why not. This is why not.
Okay.
Yeah, what if the Heat beat them niggas again? Like, what if the niggas make the finals again? Like, I'm really gonna have to shut the fuck up. Like, I'm really gonna have to eat my words, nigga. And I hope I don't. I really do. Cause like, it frustrates me. I'm like, bro, it feels like these niggas do bare minimum.
Yeah.
It feels like Pat Riley just finds a nigga walking down the streets of our city. Yeah. And he's like, hey, come play for the Heat. And then next thing you know, this nigga averaging 20 points, being hella impactful, and the minute he go to another team, straight ass.
Pat Riley be signing these niggas off of Craigslist, bro. like dead ass, bro. Like, he be picking these niggas up off of Craigslist. Yes, bro. Like these unknown niggas though, but
bro, for real, I really feel like I could just go in the system and look real good.
I swear,
but I promise you, the minute another team sign me up, it's fucked. Y'all are fucked. Like like imagine going from this. You want to know why Gabe Vincent's so ass this year? This nigga went from playing with Eric Spoelstra to Darvin Ham. Nigga. Like,
my nigga said, I don't even want to show up for this nigga. I ain't gonna play all season.
Bro, I'm telling you, the Heat culture shit is fucking real, nigga. Like, all these niggas look good. Like, I would be so scared to sign any nigga off the Heat. Like, if you're a free agent. Max Strus has worked out good for the Cavs.
Yes.
But, like, it's a bunch of niggas was like, bro, I'd be worried to have them on my team. Caleb Martin, Gabe Vincent, like... all them niggas, I'd be scared. Outside of like Tyler Hero, Jimmy, and Bam, obviously. But the rest of them niggas is like, are they gonna be good in my system, or is it just Spo?
Yeah.
Like is it just Spo that's putting them in the best position? And that's just a sign of really great coaching. But to me, it also could be a sign of bad GM. Like this nigga he's getting by because his coach is amazing and he's developing these players into some good players. But like any other team, the way that Pat Riley is doing this shit will probably suffer bad if you had an average or terrible coach. Like if you had Darvin Ham as a coach, the Heat will probably look terrible. Like I think the Heat would look absolutely terrible if Darvin Ham was their coach. Mm-hmm. So it's just all about culture and how Spo runs this shit. But
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, to me that I guess why not? It's hard to say why not because there's such a dark horse every year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go why not. I guess it could be injuries.
They're always a sleeper.
That's tough. Yeah, it's tough. They're probably the hardest team out of the four in the East to say why not, because I just feel like they don't have that talent, but they still do it. So I don't know.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna go to the West. We're gonna go a little faster, but we're gonna go Wolves, Timberwolves.
I'll say they won't win it because they don't have a lot of depth on their bench. I think there's like one guy that's averaging double figures on their bench. And also, I think they're not good enough offensively. They don't score the ball good enough. That's why I say they would not win the championship this year.
Okay. Yeah, I had to agree with you on that bench thing for real.
Yeah.
I also feel like Karl-Anthony Towns just isn't that good in the playoffs.
That's another thing.
He fouls hell of a lot. Rudy Gobert gets exposed in the playoffs a lot.
He does.
They feel to me one of those teams that can make it first seed, like the Atlanta Hawks back in the day with Al Horford when LeBron came through and fucked them up, even though they was number one seed.
Yeah.
That's what they kind of feel like.
Okay.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that's what I want it to be. It's just so many years I've seen players like Karl-Anthony Towns or Rudy Gobert get exposed in the playoffs, and then I'm like, fuck, like, and then that bench too. That bench shit is really important in the playoffs because you got to make it through multiple rounds, and they in the fucking West, bro. There's a bunch of teams in the West where I don't even think they value the number one seed. I just think they just make it the playoffs. They're gonna turn that shit on. Talking about Denver, talking about shit, even the Lakers, if they somehow find something.
Clippers too, you know.
Clippers or Warriors or any of them niggas could just possibly turn on Kings.
Yeah.
You don't know. Kings to me are kind of similar to the Wolves though. They're kind of less experienced, so they don't have like a true like veteran that you're, I guess, mainly worried about. But so next we'll go Oklahoma City Thunder. Why won't they win?
Oklahoma City Thunder.
I think I already know your answer to this one.
I'm just going to say I'm gonna go with youth. They're just too fucking young. They're just too fucking young. Like they may be able to get a playoff series this year. I have faith that they'll get at least one.
Yeah,
but they're just too fucking young right now.
I agree with you. I agree with you. If they stay at that 2 seed, they could definitely get the first round.
Oh yeah.
After that, it gets a little crazy. It still just depends on who they run into. Definitely youth, inexperience.
Yeah. Like they may be able to take like a Sacramento. You know. What I'm saying? They may be able to take a Sacramento. Sacramento
got Lakers. I feel like.
You think so? I don't know because the Lakers they when it's really some shit on the line, they really do play. They really do play. So I don't know. I was
gonna say that the way you said you think so, maybe rethink it
because it's tough. Because it's tough for real. And the history shows that like always the more veteran team always beats the younger team and shit like that. So like younger teams usually don't win nothing. Yeah, usually but
no, you're right. I mean. Yeah, it's the inexperience, but then I could also see them turning up and beating anybody too.
Yeah, I could
really beat anybody. I would say anybody except Nuggets, and probably besides the Clippers. I don't think they beat them.
Yeah, I don't think they take the Nuggets. They got a good shot at taking the Clippers, but
really, I don't think so.
Because
this is me and Diddy agree on. I'm gonna hold it down for him today on that.
There's too many people on the Clippers, bro, that have underperformed, bro, in big moments, and it's just like to me, it's just like, bro,
I feel that. I just don't see. I don't see the matchups being in their favor over, 7-game series.
Yeah, I could definitely see what you're saying because they don't got nobody to really contend with Paul, George, and Kawhi. So I would definitely see that would definitely be the mismatch right there.
All they have is Shai.
Yeah, Shai.
And the Clippers are so deep, so deep. So it's just like what are the other niggas on the Thunder going to do? This is Chet. It's basically Chet's first year.
Yep.
And then you got Jalen Williams and stuff, but. I still wouldn't put them over the Clippers. Definitely not the Nuggets.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, not the Clippers. So, but next is the Denver Nuggets.
Okay.
So, why won't they win? That's crazy to say.
Oh, why won't they win, man? I'll say maybe a team in the West overcomes them and just outperforms them, or maybe Jamal Murray has a bad series or something, or somebody gets injured. That's how I could see it as. But
so you talking about some 1 in a million chance?
Yeah, because it's like I can't look at them and say, okay, this is the flaw, and be like, I'm not saying they're not flawed, they're flawless, but like there's nothing that's eye popping to me that's flawless about them, But
I'm gonna say. They play with fire. I'm gonna say they playing with fire this year.
What do you mean?
Championship hangover.
Oh, okay.
Like they kind of think they could just turn it on, and they probably can.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. They probably can just turn it on.
Yeah.
It's also risky to play that game because anybody can beat you.
Yeah.
So, it's tough to imagine somebody beating them. I do think the Clippers have the best shot. If they were to match up with them in the West, I think they would have the best shot to beat the Nuggets.
Yeah.
But it is hard to see anybody beating them. I would just have to go championship hangover is a reason they might not, and then Jamal Murray's health.
Okay.
Jamal Murray's health to me is important because he's got to get back into a consistent rhythm, and he is, but he's got to stay that way. He's got to stay on the upward trend, and then no setbacks, no more time missed or anything like that. They gotta start building some real chemistry, and I'm sure they'll turn up after this All-Star break. We'll be singing an entirely different tune. They're 3rd seed right now. Who knows? By time then they probably 1 seed or 2 seed or some shit like that. But yeah, of course, if you have that championship hangover and you're coasting a little bit, that is always a risky game. But they got until the playoffs to get that shit figured out, and I believe they will. So they're still my team to come out the West. But I do have the Clippers high up on that list and a team that could beat them, which is also the 4th team and last team. Why won't the Clippers win? You like that transition? No, that shit was smooth. That shit was smooth.
I'm gonna say this: why won't the Clippers win? Because Russell Westbrook and fucking James Harden are butt cheeks in the fucking playoffs. That's why they won't fucking win it. And Paul George, he's like a third guy that kind of underperforms. But we ain't gonna talk much about Paul George because he's been doing cool. But Harden and Westbrook, specifically Harden, has to do his thing. Westbrook's been providing that energy, so I give him his credit. But it'll be because Westbrook and fucking Harden underperformed, mostly Harden because he's the starter. He's the starter. Remember, Westbrook is on the bench, so he's got a minute role.
Yeah.
But Harden, he has to fucking perform. Like he has to.
Yeah. No, facts. I agree with that, and I'm also gonna add on the factor that's always the factor is fucking health. Like you niggas must stay healthy. Like Kawhi has done pretty good this year so far. He did miss like a week recently, but I think that was more just precaution than him actually being injured for real.
Yeah.
And then obviously Paul George has to stay healthy.
Yeah.
And then James Harden, like I said earlier about the flopping shit, known playoff fuck up. Like I don't want to say fuck up, but like he's had his mishaps in the playoffs. So, and I think this year he could change that narrative because he's not going to be heavily relied on. He's not the 1 or the 2.
Yeah.
He's the 3.
Yep.
Third option. So it's like, he should have less pressure on him.
Yeah.
So he should play his game.
Yeah.
And use his IQ and play the way he's been playing. But they have been really hot and they've been looking really fucking good. And I say that to say, is this their year to win it all? Like, not even why won't they? Like, do you see them at all being able to win this chip, or do you just be like, or are you just like, nah, I don't see it? What do you think,
bro? This is the frustrating thing about the Clippers with me. They have every single thing. They check all the boxes on what a championship team needs. They got the championship coach. They got 2 MVPs. You know what I'm saying? They got the stars. They got the depth. I don't know why they just don't fucking, dominate the West and just win it, in my opinion, because they got everything. They check all the boxes and everything, and then Harden's been looking very comfortable recently. I'm going to give him some credit, what I'm saying? Westbrook has been looking very comfortable. They've been, rolling, I think in the month of December, they only lost 2 games, and the last 15 games, they've won 13. So I give them all the credit in the world right now, you know, but still. Again, they have to overcome their demons and beat the fucking Nuggets. That's been my take from day one of this season. They have to beat the Nuggets, and of course, Kawhi has to be healthy because he disappointed the fuck out of me when he did not show up last year when he was playing my boy KD. And Dede was also disappointed at that shit too, bro. My boy Dede, man.
I also gotta just go back on the last question on why the Clippers can't. They're cursed, nigga. Like they are honestly cursed.
I forgot all about that. Yeah.
That I told myself that's the point I wanted to use, and I remember it now. Yes, bro, they're cursed. Like it always seems to be some bullshit, some shit you don't expect, where it's just like, what the fuck? They lost that? You feel me? Like you're like, oh, they got this matchup, and then all of a sudden they lose. Like who knows who the fucking Clippers match up with in the first round and somehow blow it? Like who knows what happens in the second round? They somehow blow it. If they, you feel me? They have to conquer them demons, like you said. Stay healthy. Harden has to perform. At least in his role.
Yes.
Not asking this nigga for 30 or 40 like we used to when he was running the show.
Yep.
Nigga, get your assists, play the way you been playing, the thing that's got them winning these games right now. You feel me? Keep that going. But really stay fucking healthy, bro. A healthy Kawhi is dangerous.
Yes.
Like that's the same reason he won with the Toronto Raptors. He was healthy. That's always gonna be dangerous.
Yep.
Always. But I need Kawhi and Paul George both there. I need both of them there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And I saw Steve Ballmer talking about this on another podcast. I forget which one it was. I think it was Podcast P. It was Paul George podcast, I think.
Okay.
When he was talking about, we need y'all healthy. He was like, Paul George was like, that's our goal. You feel me? That's our goal. Of course, it's never in anybody's plans to get hurt. But yeah, that's their goal, and that is the most important thing. I feel like that is like I even feel like if Kawhi and Paul George are healthy, even if James Harden is ass for some reason, I do feel like them healthy could possibly overcome it. Now, when you get to the Nuggets, is when that's a problem.
Yeah.
So everybody needs to be firing on all cylinders to beat the Nuggets because it's the fucking Nuggets, defending champions.
Yep.
And these niggas ain't no hoes. These ain't no one-time champions. Like, these motherfuckers will come back for more.
Yeah,
I promise you. So it's like that's how I feel like. To me, they're the team that could beat the Nuggets in the West. But I also am still not necessarily putting them over the Nuggets yet.
Yeah.
Is it their year to win it? I hope so. I do. I hope so.
You hope so?
I hope so. I want these niggas to stop getting disrespected, especially by these Lakers fans, because them niggas is ruthless to them. Putting fucking selfies up instead of banners is crazy.
Yeah, I saw that,
I'm not
bro.
gonna lie. Like,
I saw that, bro.
that shit's crazy. You will forever get clowned by that by Lakers fans. You just will until you move the fuck away. So it's like, yeah, you guys got to do something, bro. You at least make the fucking final. They haven't made the finals, have they?
No,
Never.
hell no, they
at least
not.
I'm not gonna say at least win the shit, but like, damn, you at least got to get that. Like, you niggas ain't even had an appearance yet. I go on 2K, you click that bitch, it says 0 appearances.
Yeah.
Like,
my man Paul George has had 0 appearances, so it's like y'all got to at least get Brody to the finals at least once,
bruh. Like, even James Harden done been there, man.
Exactly, bro.
Fuck.
He been underperforming in all his fucking teams, so it's like
He was cool with the Thunder, if I remember.
oh yeah, I mean
correctly.
he had the little like 6-man role or whatever with him. So I mean that was his best fucking run. But like
I'm still surprised they didn't have him play 6-man, like go back to his roots type shit.
yeah.
They got Russ doing it. That's
He probably
crazy.
would have been open to that too, honestly.
I don't think so.
You don't think he would have been open to
Nah,
that?
I think that's why Russ was like, I'll do it. I don't think there's ever a chance Harden was about to go out there and be like, yeah, bench me, coach. No, I can't see that. No, I cannot see that happening. Hell no. But, so you're talking about the Clippers, they're 4th seed. Number 1 seed in the West is the Timberwolves. What's the ceiling for the Timberwolves this year?
The ceiling for the Timberwolves this year is probably going to be either they're going to have a tough second round win and then get to the conference finals and lose, or they'll lose right in the second round depending on who they catch. So I'd say no higher than conference finals.
That's
I think
their
they
ceiling.
Yeah, I
No
think
chance
conference finals.
finals?
Yep, nope. I don't think they're making the finals. I think conference finals is their ceiling. Conference finals is their ceiling. You know, like Ant's been very impressive and shit like that. He's been keeping it up. But the one dude that I'm very impressed with on their team is Gobert. Even though in the playoffs he ain't been that guy sometimes. But like his defense this year is fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like they're like top defensively. I think they only allow like 107 points per game, opponents' points per game. So it's like Gobert's really been, amping them up defensively. Even Anthony Edwards gave him credit for why they had a hot start, So I definitely think, they're going to make some noise in the playoffs this year, but I don't see them making the finals just yet.
Yeah, I agree with you. I definitely don't see no finals appearance. Like I said earlier, they do kind of remind me of that Hawks team that might be the number 1 seed when they get in the playoffs, and then they come across fucking Jokic and lose anyways, badly. Like
because Jokic's dog walked them last year, with Gobert and Cat down there. So
yeah, you feel me? Like that's the vibe it gives me. It's good that they are number 1 seed. I don't think the Nuggets are going to slip out of the top 4 and have to face the Wolves in any capacity.
Yeah, nah.
But if it is some type of second round matchup or anything like that, then yeah, I don't think they could make it any farther. If they stay at the number 1 seed, I'd say I could see a conference finals for sure.
Yeah.
If they slip below like 3 seed, 4 seed, then I'll go second round.
Okay.
But if they can stay 1 or 2, I can definitely say conference finals is definitely some shit they can fuck with. That's their ceiling though. I definitely don't see finals, not yet.
Yeah, no, not yet.
I still feel like this is tough. Like, I don't know. Anthony Edwards, it's a good team. It really is. And I'm surprised because I wasn't high on that team at all.
Yeah.
I was right about the Hawks when I said the Hawks would be ass.
Yeah.
And I thought the Timberwolves would be ass.
I don't think none of us was high on the fucking Timberwolves, honestly.
No, because the matchup was weird.
Yeah.
Because Cats always played center.
Yep.
And now they got this man playing power forward. And I'm like, hell no. Like, who the fuck is he defending on the perimeter?
It's been working, though. It's been working,
Because you funnel niggas to Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
And they eat that shit up.
Yeah.
Mike Conley has been very solid on the team.
He has.
He's what Kyle Lowry isn't right now. Kyle Lowry, oh my God, bro. That's who the Heat are missing a point guard. Like, I'm going back, but
yeah,
the Heat are missing a point guard, bro.
Yeah, they never need a playmaker.
If they had a all-star point guard, I'd feel way better about that team. But yeah, Mike Conley's been solid. I saw him hitting big shots when they played the Lakers. Also, every team that plays the Lakers, keep beating their ass. I need these niggas to be so desperate that they're like, fuck it, take Reeves.
I'm weak as fuck.
How desperate are you niggas? I love it. It's all for selfish reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's as far as I see the Timberwolves too. I agree with you on that.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna make it that damn far. I mean, they got the depth problem. You know, I'd already mentioned that, and then they don't score the ball that efficiently. So you know,
but yeah, man. Hey, I feel like we covered all the topics today already, man.
Really?
And,
yeah.
And I fuck with that, man. You know, we missing something with Dede, man. You know,
of course,
always.
man, of course,
but hey, man, you get healthy there, Dede, man.
Yeah,
get on back
man.
to us quick, man.
Get well soon. Eat them fucking cough drops I gave you. No, bro, I get that nigga a pack of the halls, bro.
For real?
Yes, bro.
Man, hey, bro. Yeah, bro. Feel better, man. Feel better soon. I definitely need to hear some of your dumbass takes. So, you know, you be pissing me off and shit. It's just the Laker fan thing. I don't like y'all, man.
Nigga need some tea with some honey in it and shit, bro. For real.
Yeah. Maybe Anthony bring some tea with some honey when we wrap this shit up, man. But all in all, man. Hey, man, I still gotta memorize this shit. But hey, like and subscribe, man. Hit that notification bell. Stay up to date with all of our new episodes every time we drop. Yeah, we try to get them out Saturday or Sunday, depending on when we shoot. So get out to you every Saturday, Sunday, and also leave a voicemail, man. We trying to hear from y'all. It takes one to start it. Yeah. I know. Once one starts doing it consistently, a bunch of the other ones gonna start following. But we gonna play it. We gonna listen to what y'all gotta say, play it on the pod, and answer y'all questions or anything y'all trying to put, you know, basketball related on the pod. So the number for that is 567-686-8230, man. And you got anything you want to
add? Fuck the Lakers. You feel me? Fuck Kawhi Dede. You feel me? KD is supreme. You feel me?
Bruh, I'm gonna just co-sign the fuck the Lakers on. But whatever, man. Man, we my name Vaughn, man.
I'm Antho, aka the internet's biggest hater.
Yes, sir. We out. Peace.